If you've ever found yourself lying awake at night, your mind spinning with thoughts, regrets, fears, or what ifs, come on in and let us talk. We're talking about how to stop overthinking at night and how to find, the kind of peace that only Yahweh can bring when your mind won't quiet down. Before we start, I want you to take a deep breath. Go right ahead and inhale peace and exhale pressure. This is your moment to rest. You are safe here, you're seen, and I don't know who you are, but I want you to know that you are loved. Nighttime can be both beautiful and heavy, and a lot happens at nights. A whole lot happens at nights, and the world is quiet and everyone's asleep, but your thoughts are wide awake. At night, you replay old conversations, yes, and you wonder if you've said something wrong, if you've done something wrong, and you worry about tomorrow or the bills or about people and about the future, and I'd like to just talk you through things tonight. And I know sometimes it's like your mind refuses to turn off. And if that's you, I want you to know that you are not alone, my friend. Even David in the Psalms wrote about sleepless nights filled with thoughts. Which brings me to tonight's scripture. And it says in Psalm 4, verse 8, if you're in Jamaica, chime in, because this will help to give you some ease of mind and comfort at least. That Psalm 4, verse 8 says, "In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." Let that sink in. You alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. That means the safety you crave, that mental calm, isn't something you force or, figure out. It is something you rest into because you trust the one who holds you. I'm going to share with you why we overthink at night. Why do you think you overthink at night? Go right ahead and drop the comments in the comment section. I'm having the flu. I'm Sophie, but I'm still willing to go through this session with you. So overthinking at night often happens because it's the only time the world is slowing down. Yeah, during the day you're busy. You're working, you're helping others, you're scrolling, you're numbing, you're dancing, you're doing all kinds of things, and there's silence. The mind starts to speak. Yes, and you replay the past, and you may relive the future. So overthinking is your mind's way of trying to control what it can't. Bear that in mind. And it's a survival habit. Overthinking is a survival habit. But healing, begins when you realize you were never meant to carry everything alone. Yes, that's when it begins. We're never meant to carry everything alone. And Yah doesn't ask you to have all the answers. He asks you to bring every burden to Him. And I'll tell you that this has a spiritual root. And let me explain. Sometimes overthinking is really unresolved fear. And we fear that if we stop thinking, something bad will happen. And we fear that we'll forget something important. And we fear that silence means Yah, or you may say God, isn't working. But the truth is, silence is often where God does His best work. I've always known that. Silence is where God does His best work. And I love my quiet time. Psalms 46 verse 10 says, "Be still and know that I am Yah." Yes, and when you are still, you will make room for Him to calm your storms. It's not your thoughts that fix the problem. It's His presence that brings you peace. I want you to let your mind rest. in God's, in Yah's hands, and not spiral on your own. You can gently reset your mind before bed. I want to take you through 3 ways to stop overthinking at night. So, number one is to surrender your thoughts out loud. And when your mind is racing, don't just think your prayers, speak them. Say something like, Lord, I give you my thoughts and I carry them all night. Please take what's heavy and fill me with peace. Take all this heaviness from me. Take all this worry from me. Take all this burden from me and give me peace. Fill me with peace. I need your peace. And it's not about perfect words. It's about a humble exchange. Exchange your worry for his rest. And remember, peace isn't the absence of noise. Peace is the presence of trust. You can teach your mind to replay faith instead. So like before bed, whisper to yourself, God has gotten me through every hard night before this one. He has gotten me through the storms before this one. He has gotten me through, and even though I have no roof over my head at this time, even though I've lost my home because of Melissa, even though I'm separated from my family because of Melissa, and I don't know where the money will come from to rebuild my home and to rebuild my life. As hard as it is, remember that Yah has carried you before. Think about all the times that you've had problems. And I know that he will do it again. And that one sentence changes the atmosphere in your room. I can tell you that. You start to remember you're not alone and you're covered. Number 3, create a bedtime healing habit. Create a healing habit. And it is important to not have your phone during that time. Dim your lights. Play gentle worship or instrumental music. Speak out loud like Psalm 4 verse 8. Breathe slowly, thanking God with every exhale. God, you have carried me through so many times before. And I can speak this way because I know that God has carried me through some dark times. So all the times that he has carried you before now, he will do it again. This tells your body, I am safe. I am safe to rest. I am safe in Yah's presence. Because Yah never sleeps. When I say Yah, well, I'm talking about God. He is never asleep. He doesn't sleep and he doesn't slumber. And let us be realistic. The thoughts will come back. And I know the thoughts will come back. They will. Overthinking doesn't just disappear overnight. No, my friends, it doesn't disappear overnight. But when they return, remind yourself that I don't have to believe every thought that passes through my mind. Ask yourself, is this thought true? Is it kind? Does it come from peace or does it come from fear? And if it doesn't bring you peace, my friends, at Nacola's channel, it didn't come from Yah. Please know that. His word says that I will not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and a sound mind. So Yahweh's voice guides. It doesn't accuse. And if you hear those accusations in your mind, know that it is not power from an eye. Yah's voice comforts, and it doesn't condemn. So when your thoughts whispers get really loud, Whisper back, peace be still. Whisper back, peace be still. Whisper to yourself, Yah didn't give me a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and a sound mind. Whisper back to yourself when you hear those negative voices in your head, get thee behind me, Satan. Get thee behind me. I will help you through, and I will be here for you, guaranteed. And just like Yahushua, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, calmed the storm, you can invite him to calm the storm inside of you. Let's take a few deep breaths together. Inhale peace. Exhale anxiety. Now imagine placing every worry, one by one, into Yahweh's open hands. Place your family in his hands. Place your future in Yah's hands. Place your mistakes in Yah's hands. Your unanswered questions, all of it. And hear him say back to you, you are safe. You are safe. You can rest. I am still here. Let those words settle in your spirit. If this message touched your heart tonight, stay connected to this channel. We base for Christian encouragement and emotional healing. We go deep, but we can heal gently. Before you go, give this video a thumbs up if you're here, and if it helped you breathe easier tonight or feel at ease tonight. Subscribe if you want more healing messages like this one every week. And if you know someone who can't sleep because of their thoughts, it's racing in 1,000 different directions, and share this with them. And remember, peace doesn't come from perfect plans. It comes from trusting in a perfect God, perfect Yah. In peace, I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Good night, my beloved, and may your thoughts rest in his hands, and your heart rest in his peace tonight.